the last lecture or in the middle, whatever you like. However, if you like a certificate, I don't give certificates for just 1 attendance or 2 attendances, or this time 5 attendances. The person who attends 5 times, he or she unfortunately doesn't get any certificate, because you have to attend 6 out of 7 lectures, okay? Including the last lecture, because it's very important. I'd like all the participants to give a presentation at the end of the lecture. And as a hint, let me give you something. Today, we had a delegate from the US Embassy in Baghdad. They visited our center, and in the future, the near future, inshallah, fingers crossed, we're going to have speakers, American speakers. Maybe we'll increase the programs, exchange programs. Everything, inshallah, will be sponsored by the US Embassy in Baghdad. So keep watching our page, because maybe we'll have something coming. Maybe we'll have other activities sponsored by other international institutions or entities. I'm thinking of doing something with French language. So just expect something to come in the pipe, okay? So this is exciting. I'm excited. So hopefully we're going to get native speakers. We'll have guest speakers, and also the graduation ceremonies of some of the courses such as TOEFL, IELTS. Maybe we'll have native speakers coming also, visitors. So things are going in a good direction with the Language Center, and things are getting better. Now, time to start practicing conversation. Do I have something else to tell you? Okay, presentation at the end of the course. We increase the number of the lectures. You have to attend 6 out of 7. And you know also that everyone should participate. I'm going to call names, maybe in a different way today, but anyway, you're gonna talk. All right, and we have 2 ways of doing that. Maybe sometimes I get a question for you, directed to you. You can answer it if your mind goes blank and you don't know the answer. Your team can help you. You know that we are working in teams. We have a team for women and a team for men. And then something else, I'm thinking of doing a competition between the 2 teams. Maybe not now, maybe when we finish. I mean, I don't want to have a last course of conversation, but maybe after a group of courses. If I have people who are attending more than 1 course, they're going to enter the competition, okay? And we'll think of something, a souvenir from the Language Center. We'll talk about that later. Now, let's go ahead and start. You know that we have a theme in each lecture of the course. And then around this, I mean, we're not going to talk about the theme only, but we're going to touch base on that theme and then go in branches. We'll talk about all these things. You can comment, you can ask questions during the discussions. And as I said, don't feel shy. And if somebody is talking, you can comment on his speech. If one of your team cannot speak or doesn't have the answer, you can help him or her. So now let's start. Now conversation 2 starts. I have 2 teams now. We have men and women. We're going to start from the top. So we have Abdullah, you're the first one. So we're going to start with men. Now, Abdullah, it's your turn. Are you ready? Maybe you feel unfortunate because you're the first one. Abdullah, are you here? Are you available? Okay, Abdullah is not answering. Adil, you have a problem, a sound problem. Okay, maybe you can write down something later if you have a question or comment. Adil, are you available? Adil Hamid? No? Ali Tahir, I know that you're here to record the session, if I remember well. Dr. Hussein, are you available? Come on, man, you are losing a point. I'm going to move to the woman. Dr. Hussein?
نعم.
Yes.
نعم. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the lecture today will be about universal access. We're going to talk about universities, and we're going to touch base on historical sites later at the end. But now your question says, let's see, what makes good university campus? And you know the word campus, it refers to the group of colleges that goes together in one place, campus, الحرم الجامعي, okay? So in your point of view, what makes good university campus? What do you think? Now, be ready, males, men, our brothers. If he doesn't know the answer, you can jump in and answer. Help him. What makes good university campus? Okay, you don't have the whole time. Yes, Muhammad, would you like to answer?
Yeah, I want to say that some campuses have for the students, which means that some campuses have a study.
Can you raise your voice a little bit? I can't hear you very well.
Okay, now you can hear me?
Yes, now it's good.
Okay, what makes a good university campus is the good facilities for the student to learn, share knowledge. When I know when a university have a good what do we call it, study, more research group first,
okay,
and more a whole study hall. In that hall they have a good table,
so,
chairs,
yeah.
just
I mean, number of chairs, number of classrooms, yes.
More than a classroom, it's the whole special halls in the libraries to study only.
Okay.
The students together came together to study only in that halls. So we make them have a place to study instead of just walking around between the classes.
Very good. Others, do you have a comment? I thought this will be a lively topic because, you know, let me give you the question in another way. Which university in Baghdad do you think is the best in terms of campus? Come on.
I think Dr. Fatima, the University of Baghdad. It is a large campus, has a large campus, and contain many colleges inside the campus. I think it is the best one, and the old one, I guess.
Okay, good. Do you agree? Others, do you agree? Because now
I think
can I participate?
Well, Dr. Zainab is speaking, okay, and then you can go next, class.
Okay.
Yes.
I think the company of in Jadriyab, not
the campus
all.
In Jadriyab, yes.
Yes, not all. University of Baghdad.
Good points. See, others, it's true that University of I think Russia works in Jadriyab. That's why she thinks that University of Baghdad is the best.
Dr. Fatima, I had my bachelor degree from Ibn al-Haytham, and it is in Adamiyya, and it was a small. It is a small college, an individual college. I think being in a large campus is better for a student, even in research and in having a resource.
Yes,
that will be helpful for students.
Very good. Yes, Ikhlas, you have something to say?
Yes, good day for everybody. Firstly, for you, doctor, and to all my colleagues. firstly, also, I want to say that the question or yes, your question, Doctor, is about the campus. But my colleague, to comment on my colleague, Mr. Mohammed, if you don't mind, he said that the campus is only about, I don't hear him well, but I think that he's speaking about the chairs or the number of the chairs. It is not only with the facilities, the campus, the procedures that have to,
Yeah, I
yes.
think you missed part of his speech. He talked about everything, including chairs and rooms. But go ahead, yes. What do you say about
But yes,
his answer?
from
Yes.
my point of view, it's not only about that. The procedures that have to be taken from, for example, inside the college, from the dean and his or her staff, this is the what we can call it the campus. If these procedures to discipline the staff and the students inside the college is good or bad, this is related to the dean and his or her staff, that will be discipline all the others whom are inside this campus. Also, if we speak generally, with my respect to all of the universities inside our country, if the campus, for example, inside the hall of the university that are led by the director, him or herself, and also the procedures that have to be taken from him or her, that will influence on the staff in that time. Therefore, not only the facilities that will influence the staff, the student inside, all the members that whom are related to this building or the whole building. Therefore, we have to pay our attention and to put in our consideration all of these procedures, the discipline that have to be taken from the person, him or herself, inside those staff, the members, I mean, the teachers, the professors themselves, and also the students, that will make this place in what we can say in a good condition and comfortable, convenient for all the members who are working inside this campus.
Very good
Thank you.
point. Yeah, thank you very much, Ikhlas. Very good point. All these things that you mentioned, in addition to administrative stuff, it affects the life of students, teachers, staff, everybody.
Yes.
Others, however, think about it from this angle. You know that we have private schools now, private universities. So compared to these universities, do you think governmental universities are better? Because these new private schools, they are competing with the governmental entities, right? What do you think?
Okay, Dr. Fatima, we can say that. Yes. Okay.
Yes, Rasha, go ahead.
Okay, Doctor, this, this line could be true before coronavirus. Now all the university are, I think, in the same boat, because as I see from my students, especially in this last 2 years, they are not scared, and they are, all of the students, almost all students are pass every year without studying. So yes, in previous years, I think it is true, but now, no, they are like, well.
Good. Others, I saw Lemise. She wanted to talk.
Yes,
Haidar.
everybody.
Yes, Lemise,
Hi,
start
everybody.
first. Hi, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you, everyone?
Good.
So, I would like to say about the universities. You said there is a private universities. Now, the private universities are better than the government universities, because المستثمر, I don't know what's call it, المستثمر pay a
I
lot.
forgot the word too. Hold on. مستثمر يا جماعة ساعدونا.
Investors. Yes.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Investors, Lemise.
Investor or investors يستثمرون.
Okay. Yeah, the investors fund the university and make it is good. And we have a very good example in my city. The University of Al Ain is very good university, and the investor supplies. What?
In which province? Where is University of Al Ain?
In Dakar.
In Dakar. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a very good university, and all the social media focus on this university, and the investor supplies this university with the high quality equipment.
Yes.
And they started new departments like medicine, and they build a big hospital. And if we compare the private university with the government university, I see the private university is better more than government university.
Yeah, in terms of the building. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes.
In terms of the building, yes. So others now. Here comes to my mind a question. Do you encourage this big number of private schools in Iraq now? Do you encourage these private universities?
There is no more options. There is no more options to focus on. Most of the students go to the private university because now the private is better than the government university, and even the studying in the private university is better than the government university.
Okay, this is
I'm sorry, Dr. Fatima.
Yes, Rasha, I don't agree. In terms of teaching,
actually, I don't agree about this point, because private university, you know, I know many people, many students graduate from such university, and sorry about the word, but many of them, not all of them, are, you know, they don't deserve their degree. And they, you know, how I can say, but now, as they say, it's about buildings, yes, the laboratory, but
here, if you notice, Lamis, she said the same thing, but in another style. She said we don't have another choice. All students go to these universities, which means that they have low grades in high school, and still they go and will be equal to those people who studied very hard and then went to governmental colleges and universities.
Yes, and another point is, if you have money, if you have money, you choose any specialized you want. I think that's unfair. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good point. Hi, Barry. Yes. Who's talking? Lamis. Yes.
Okay, but I didn't mean the private university. I mean, I didn't encourage to go to the private university, but the government doesn't supply the government university. I don't know why.
Here's the thing. Let me clarify here one point. Do you think that the reason students go to these universities because they are totally equipped? No, it's because of their low grades. Yes.
No, but the government encourage the people to start universities everywhere, private universities.
Yes.
That is the good point. The government encourage the people, investors, to start universities everywhere. See, in Baghdad, how many private universities?
Language flag. Encourage, not encourage.
Encourage. Okay, good.
Yes. Sorry for that, but here we are here to learn.
Fix my mistakes. Please fix my
mistakes. No. We accept mistakes, but if it happens, I mean, regularly, we tend to correct them, so you will know the right one. Thank you very much.
Okay, good. Thank you for the correction.
Others, do you have a comment? I saw
some
people.
Yes.
Yes, Muhammad. Yeah, Muhammad, go ahead.
I have one point about the private universities. They give more. They give the opportunity to more students to study and get their degrees, because the public universities have been filled, and also we have many graduated students from the high schools every year.
Good, yes.
So to solve this problem, we gave them a choice.
Yes.
Join university good under the under the we
Under
call
what? We are
supervision
losing you, Muhammad. You start
under the
speaking. Yes.
under the supervising the high right?
Hi. Yes, the Ministry of Higher Education.
So
Yes.
it's a good opportunity to study in these private universities, so people can get more degrees and they have the choice to get to choose university first, second to choose their major as they
Yes.
wish, and so it's a win-win deal. But
Yeah, very good.
but they have some people have let's say they say why we do not have more public universities. As we know, around the globe, the universities now on the most of the universities around the world are private. And if you're looking for the ranking, the top 10 universities around the globe, you see 9 out of 10 they are private universities. So it's
Very good, Muhammad. Hold on. One question to all of the participants. Can you hear well? Is the connection with you good in your end? I mean,
It is good this time, Fatima. Not that, not.
Your voice is very good.
I couldn't understand.
Your voice, Dr. Fatma, is very good, but our colleagues, it is not.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right. All right. Yes. Others, do you have any other comments before we move? We can go deep and deep in this question and we cannot end.
Yes. Can I?
Yes, Ikhlas, go ahead.
Yes, frankly, the private schools and universities scientifically or are more suitable because provided the students with more curriculum or syllabus than the governmental schools and universities. But we have not to forget one important point about that it is more expensive and not all the people can involved in this in these schools and universities. Therefore, we see that the families with high salaries can lead their children or kids inside these schools or the adults to the universities, but the others cannot. And we know, to speak frankly, we know that these schools or universities can provide the students with a very good, we can say a very good or an excellent syllabus or curriculum. This is from my point of view, and frankly, to hear from the other people
yeah, I know that each one
around
of
me.
us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ikhlas. Each one of us has his or her own experience, and this reflects on our points of view. However, we can look at the things from the outside, especially in this course, and we know that both private and public schools, they have merits and demerits, positive points and negative points. And it's good to discuss them, but I think this topic is huge. So let's move to the next topic. And now we have Dr. Zainab, it's your turn. Can you speak?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so your connection is good. Good. Now, your question says, in your point of view, how should the following be? Now, we are talking hypothetically, not in reality. So imagine that these questions are put here together to build our own imaginative university, which is not found, okay? So I'm going to give you these things and tell me, how would you like to see them? We are not judging our universities. No, we are not judging anything. We are just imagining, what do we think? What is best? Population of the university. What do you think? How should it be?
A population النشر مين؟
No. Population, it means number of people. عدد الموجودين بالكلية. Yes. How do you think it should be? Big, small, medium? What do you
I think about teacher. Because
give us your point of view about teachers. Yes, talk about teachers.
I think if they little that it's good than if they more.
Okay, yeah. So if you think that few teachers are better. Dr. Zainab, we are losing your voice. I can hear you, but from far away. Okay, now we lost Dr. Zainab. And by the way, for the previous question, men, although it was your question, but women did great. So you took a point, but ladies, they took 2 points. Okay? Now, Karima, are you available? Karima? I think I'm going to skip you because, I mean, we had a great discussion and we'd like to give the chance to others. Lamia, are you available?
Yes, doctor. Good evening.
Yes, Lamia, what do you think? Good evening. Can you elaborate?
Sorry, I have call. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, you can continue, Dr. Zainab. We'll get back to you, Lamia, later. Yes.
Yes.
So why do you think
about number?
Yes, why do you think a small number of teachers is better?
I can't have word تنافس maybe
competition.
Yes, competition.
Yes.
Maybe be done better if they more or big number.
Yes.
We know we can't have competition.
Very good. Yes. See, I didn't think about that. Very good. Good. Others, do you have a comment? Now a point to women.
Can I?
Yes.
Yes, concerning the number of the teachers, what my colleague Dr. Zainab means about the competition. Competition with whom?
With
Can you explain to me if you don't mind? Yes, if you don't mind, can you explain to clarify?
Yeah, can you answer her, Dr. Zainab?
Competition in what? With whom?
Between them.
Between teachers.
Between the teachers?
Yes.
Okay. I got it. Yes, also, and I would like to add something, if you don't mind, Doctor. The large or the huge number of the professors or the teachers, let me say, inside the university also will give us the differences in the major, that all the majors will be available inside this university or school, and all the students can involve in what the type or the kind of the department that I would like, that the person can involve in the bio department, in the mathematics department, or others English department, because the staff is available and different of the majors.
Okay, very good. Let's hear from Professor. Thank you, Ikhlas. Lamia, I know that you are a teacher also, professor at the university. Muhammad, would you like to comment?
Yeah, if you excuse me.
Are you a professor at the university?
A lecturer, yes.
A lecturer, okay. What do you think? Big number of teachers or small number of teachers?
It should be a trade-off between the authorities and the building of the university.
Okay, good.
We have a big university.
Yes.
We should have more staff and more students. But suitable because we have restricted of we call there is a condition and for constantly so each lab they have a special number of the students and have a number of staff. Also,
I can guess. Yes, continue, Muhammad. Yes. Also, what?
if you look toward the, I mean, lecturer, if every hall should have a suitable have a suitable number of students, and
Yes.
let's say utilities like if you have big hall, should have speakers or other data show, another technical technology, more advanced technology. Stuff
Very
for
good
the-
point. So we can see that your specialty is in a scientific field, right? Because
Yeah,
I mean, your thinking, your thinking is so systematic. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay. Here we have Karima. She said, I cannot speak because of swollen tonsils. We're sorry to hear that. 1 minute, guys. I'm going to give the phone to one of my family members and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry, Karima. We are happy that you joined us. And maybe next time you can talk and participate. But we highly appreciate everybody who joined us today. Now let's see. I think it's the turn for men. Mukhlas, are you available? Nope.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi,
Hello.
Abdullah. How are you doing?
Actually, I am happy to return to your lessons and
Yay.
but the problem is in my internet and my sound in my mobile.
Yeah, no, okay, now I can hear you very well. Let's take the chance and take this question. What do you think about, where is it? What do you think about computer labs in universities? How they should be?
Actually, computer labs in my university or in my institute, I teacher I work in this. It has some computer, some equipment, also some device like data show or presentation show. Also, it must be contain a presentation.
Okay. Presentation. What do you mean? PowerPoint?
Some equipment that appear or help people, help students. Sorry, to learn in good.
Very good.
Or have a good idea about computers.
Very good.
Actually, I am not ready today. I am not ready.
Well,
today.
that is the point. I don't want you to be ready. I don't want you to be ready. Just to practice, just to speak. Good job.
Okay.
You did a very good job. All right, good. Do you have other comments, guys? So now you've got a point.
Dr. Fatima, because I specialize in computer science and I give the lecture in the labs, I would say that the most important thing about computer labs is about, providing the laboratory with a suitable number of computer and with the, a proper space between each student and to also provide the computer with whatever application you want to learn the student how to use it, because this is the problem. And all the application and program that's especially language, programming language available in Iraq, it's not the original, you know, edition, version, sorry. So that's a big problem, and we are, as a teacher, I suffer from this, and the student also. So unfortunately, no one will provide us with the, you know, all that equipment that need to be in the laboratory. I would say that are the most important, you know, things about computer labs.
Good, very good points. Other comments. Now we have a special person, specialty, who talked from the field. Muhammad, what do you say?
Today, there was discussion a problem in the computer lab we had because we have many small equipment like mouse and chargers. Those parts maybe, let's say, it may stall. So
may have what? I couldn't hear the rest.
It may stolen.
Oh, maybe stolen.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So we discussed this ethic problem, and some of my colleagues have been away that they are seen in the U.S. universities. They are the mouses and the desktop and screen with the lock, wiring lock along like chain. Long chain. They have been blocked the mouse and the disk, the screen in the American universities, so no one can steal these small parts. And
really, I didn't see that in the U.S. In fact, see this picture in the presentation. This is a real picture. It's in my university. I used to study in this computer lab.
No problem. This one, the doctor, he said that he was studying the Oklahoma.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah, maybe. But then again, if here's the thing, I remembered something. If there are no chains to tie the computers and the equipment, then we have this, I mean, just like small walls that we see in the gates of stores, to they peep whenever a person steals something or get away with something without paying. Yeah, we have the same thing in front of the gates of the library and the university, so nobody can take anything.
So there is a security system in the end.
Yes.
That's good. That's
good. Yeah. Others? Any other comment before we move? Okay. Now.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I?
Yes. Okay. Go ahead, Ikhlas, and then the next person dealing in American universities. Haider, hold on. Haider, I don't think he was talking about American universities in terms of stealing. The problem happened in Iraq, and then he was comparing our experience to the measures that they take in the US in order to prevent stealing. That's what I thought. Well, that's what I understood. Yeah. Yes, Ikhlas.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's very important. It's very important. The existing of the laboratories inside the colleges and the universities, also inside the schools, and have to include all the small or the big equipments. Not only that, here we have to use the word facilities. All the facilities have to be found inside the laboratory, because it's very important. Not only the equipments, and also the persons whom are specialists and experts in their work, because the laboratory is very important to found or to exist inside the colleges and the universities. Thank you.
Good point, Ikhlas. I'm making the the sign of a stop, but I didn't. Didn't remember that my camera is off. Next time, I'm going to have the camera on so you can see me. I'm just signing up for you because I'm holding a language flag. Sorry, a language flag. Whenever somebody and I'd like to mention something related to language, I'm going to make this sign. Next time, I'm gonna show you. So here, the word equipment, it's plural. We don't need to add an S for it. So pay attention to this word, okay? So equipment, it's plural in nature. We don't say equipment, we say equipment. That's it, okay? Good. All right, next. We have the question now. Is it for ladies or for men? For gentlemen? It's for ladies. So Rasha, I think you discussed 3 times maybe. Yes, it's like information. We don't put an S. Very good. Zina, you just joined us. Lucky you, you're going to have a question. Zina, can you speak?
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Okay, what's the subject? I didn't
There you
catch it
go.
yet.
The question is that what do you think these things should be? We are talking in the frame of universities. So I'm giving you phrases, things to talk about. In your point of view, how access to the internet should be in universities. And we are talking hypothetically. We're not judging, okay?
Okay.
What do you think about access to the internet?
According to this picture?
Well, if you would like to be it to be this way, then talk about this picture.
Okay, I think it must be a labs in the university beside
Yes.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi,
So students and doctors and everyone work in the university can join network easily to find what he is looking for as easy as he could.
Very good point. Others, do you have a comment?
Okay,
Yes.
Doctor, actually I have comment. I think access to internet should be limited to educational and scientific content only, because no need for students to access to travels content or watching the videos of, I'm sorry, I have to say idiots.
No, because you are this special person in the field. That's why you're talking in this way. Just like
because students now, they are not really care about the studying.
Right.
I think before 2 weeks, I think I saw one student. She was playing on her computer, on her phone, and I was wow. Where is at that point? I mean, that's so difficult, and that's I don't think so. It's not suitable, and that not make sense. She's a student inside the lab, and when they come to exam, they say,
Here's my
so
question
I think limited access to internet will be allowed.
Is it possible?
I think it is possible, Dr. Fatima. Special programs can be, especially those who are specialized on network can do that. You can, hide some application, such like when government prevent us to, access to the social media.
I gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
Because then we have to, get virtual. And I forget the name for a virtual. I don't know, something like that. So we have, so we can access to the social media. So it is possible, Dr. Fatima. I think this is the most point I have to say. I want to say.
Yeah, thank you. Muhammad, you have something to say?
Excuse me. I want to add something about the access for the internet. It's very important for the student and the staff at the university, and I encourage every university to provide internet access to all students and Also, I want to share my experience in international study where I'm studying my MSc outside Iraq, abroad. There is a limited access for the internet, which means that you have every month you have let's say 12 gig data you can downloading and uploading. So you don't have a limited access for some sites. But instead of that, we have a limited gigabyte data we use a month. So at the end of the day, if I want more, I should pay over the 12 gig. Okay.
Yeah, that's another good way of, restricting the sites. Yes, Ikhlas, you have something to say?
If you don't mind, Doctor, and I hope you don't understand me in the wrongly, in another way. About the word equipment,
Yes.
we can say equipment in singular and equipments plural. It's found in the dictionary also.
Okay, if you say so. I didn't check it, but I know that it's just like information.
It's found, I'm sure.
Okay, all right.
Equipment and also in Arabic تجهيز أو أجهزة أو معدات.
In Arabic it's different, but in English, I mean,
yes, I got your idea, but it's found equipments.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. In fact, thank you very much. Who was talking other than Ikhlas?
Adi.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Yes, who was talking?
Hello.
Hey, Adil, you have something to say?
Can I?
Yes, you can speak.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I found the trying to reach the internet from this way. Wi-Fi, smartphone is very important way to access to the internet, and maybe they all will give access to the internet and the satellite. That is
Okay,
to access to the internet.
Yeah, very good, Adil.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Others, do you have other comments before we move?
Doctor, from my experience in college,
Yes.
the internet was limited. It was everywhere except classrooms. As soon as you are outside the buildings or in the university, there is a Wi-Fi. But when you go to the classroom, there was no internet. So it's maybe.
So do you think is it good?
I think yes, but nowadays we can't have internet on our mobile phone.
Okay.
So yeah, the students you can't control them, except if you limit even the Wi-Fi connection inside the building. Yeah,
uncontrollable. Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm happy that you are doing research about the word equipment. That is very nice of you. And remember that we are all here to learn. I'm learning from you and you are learning from me. Thank you very much. Okay, next. Now is it the turn for, yes, it's the turn for gentlemen. Now, ladies, now your points are 4 and men, they have 2. So Rasha, you Googled it. Very good. Thank you very much.
We should have more points.
Yes, you have more points. Go ahead.
I already talked about the internet, but let me add something. The
Yes.
internet is very important for students, especially the researchers. I mean, if you have any research, have access for the internet. But most of our universities, public and private, they don't have a special rooms for the internet access. Which means
Yes.
what I want to point is it is important to have special rooms provided upon supply the internet through the LAN or through the Wi-Fi inside this university. So
Yeah, thank you for raising this issue. I think this is the origin of all the problems coming from restrictions, non-restrictions, providing internet, not providing it. Since we don't have this section in the university, that's why we are facing all of these difficulties.
Okay, so also for the staff, I mean the lecturers.
Yes.
Most of them they are researchers. So they need a special room for their work to do their research. They need internet access for that.
Yes. So it's controversial. We have the staff and some graduate students, of course, they do need a whole access to the internet. And then we have graduate students, we cannot control or restrict their use of the internet. It's controversial, but still, I mean, I don't know. We should provide it, but in a limited basis. All right. Now, the last person here in the contact on the participants, Otada? Otada, is that your name? Are you available? No? Okay. We'll go back to the top and we'll see. Now, the turn is for ladies. And now the first one in the ladies, Asma. Are you ready to talk?
Yes, good evening, Doctor. I'm ready.
Good evening. All right. Now your question says, transportation. I know that we don't have it here in Iraq, for university, but hypothetically, we are saying that we are imagining our perfect university. What do you think of transportation?
I think that would be very beneficial because we have many students that who lived outside Baghdad and live on the cliff sides and on the provinces. So we have to it's the government has to provide us with buses, any type of transportation that would be for free. In order to help students and let all students can reach universities, because I know a friend who was used to be a close friend to me 2 years ago before I have graduated. She couldn't yes, she couldn't attend the college FA. I asked her why you couldn't that. She was told me, oh, I don't have money for the transportations and for the driver. So that is an event I think that's stuck in my mind. Why our government didn't and don't provide us with such type of transportations, rather to schools, universities, any type of any type of education. They have to, and it is so simple. It is so simple, and they can, but they don't do that.
Great, Asma. Thank you very much,
So
and thank you for the story.
Speaking for the politics.
No. So, I mean, never mind. It's just a story. And then here in the course, we highly encourage hearing the stories, listening to stories. That will develop your language tremendously. So if you have a story, just let us know. We're here to listen to you, and then we're going to
And
enjoy the story. Yes.
and I have one story. There's not a one story. It is just a thing that happened to me.
Yes.
In order to talk about the previous picture, the access to the internet.
Yes.
Also, when I was at college before graduating, I was forced to leave the whole campus and the whole college 15 or 10 minutes before the lectures begin. That's all for reviewing the websites that I used to study my novels and my poems on. So you can imagine how we are suffering without the access of internet. And since we are in the time and the decades that the whole education would be electronic, so I think they are forced to provide colleges with internet.
Yeah. Imagine that in my time when I was an undergraduate student, we didn't even know what is an internet connection. Just imagine.
Maybe you wouldn't need it, I guess, and I think maybe you wouldn't need it. I think now we are in a time we are needed. We are needed so much.
Time is different now, but now
Yes.
I put myself in your shoes, guys, and I can imagine how much success or how much our life should be successful if we had internet connection that time. Or maybe it will be, I mean, for sure God made it for purpose that we don't have internet connection. Maybe it will destroy our lives or do something bad to us. But anyway, it's nice to imagine sometimes it would make things different. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Isma. Others, do you have a comment on transportation issues?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Hi.
Excuse me.
Muhammad is talking? Yes.
Yeah. I want to say about transportation. It's very important to, especially for the big campuses, big campus universities. Those ones.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Who is talking? Muhammad, I'll postpone your speech just a little bit. Your name?
Me? I'm Qutade.
Qutade. So you are a lady?
Yes, I'm lady. This is my son.
Oh, okay.
Qutade, my son. This is the first time I enter with you.
Great. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. I am want to speak about the transportations. This is the movement of goods and persons from place to place and the various means by which such movement is accomplished, the growth of ability and the need to transport large quantities of gas or numbers of people over long distance at high speeds and comfort and safety has been an index of civilization. And
okay, they are calling you.
Sorry, this is my husband.
Okay.
Call me.
You can come back later. Thank you very much. Yes, you can answer him. Yes. Muhammad, you can continue.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I will continue I wanna point something that the big universities should offer and should provide a transportation system. Some universities studying abroad, they have free buses inside the university. They are cycling around the university. So when you jump in a bus, you can cycle the whole campus bus, and you can access for every point from the campus. First, I want to say, but the other weekend we do not have a bus, so we are the accommodation in the university at the bottom of the university at the end. So we need to travel across the whole campus university on the foot, and we can reach the metro station.
Nice. Yes.
So everyday weekend exercise.
Yeah, weekend exercise. It would be nice to have transportation on campus. Lamis, you were saying something?
Yeah, I would like to say about the shuttle. We say shuttle in the USA. When I studied there, the shuttle is or the bus is very important for transportation, especially for the international students, because we at that time we didn't know about the city, about the university. So the shuttle it was very important for us, and also the city was snowing, raining, so I think the shuttle for the big university is very important for the international students. This is us it happened for me at that time, so I know the transportation everywhere in every country, it's very important.
Very good. Yes. So now another thing, I enjoy hearing stories in this course, and then I enjoy hearing about experiences of other students who studied abroad. That would open our eyes to what's happening outside Iraq, outside the country. Yes.
Dr. Fatima, I would ask a question to Dr. Lamis. I heard that shuttle is about transportation. It's transportation inside the campus, because in University of Baghdad you have shuttles, and there's previous years you can use them for free. Now you have to pay 50 dinar. It is, it's a small amount of money for the majority, but for some people, it is 50 dinar is a matter for them. But I return to the main point. The shuttles, as I know, is a transportation inside the campus.
What do you say, Sami?
No, it's not inside the campus. I studied in the Cincinnati in Ohio. The shuttle goes out the university and
I
goes
agree with
around
you,
the area.
I agree with you, Lamis. Yes.
Yeah.
The shuttle, it goes around the city also, but not in all the cities, not all universities.
It's around the university. It's
around the university. For example, well, especially if the town or the city is small, the shuttle can reach out to all areas. I mean, almost all areas.
Right.
Yeah,
like
in my town,
small village. Yeah, I know some universities in a
small
small village. So the shuttle goes everywhere in the area, in the village. So I remember also there is one shuttle goes to area or to city around 1 hour from the university. I remember that.
Yeah, my university. It's
just one shuttle.
It goes one shuttle. It goes south and east in 1 hour.
Yeah.
So it was very small. Yes, and it's basically it's based on the university itself. The university is so big, and all the houses just goes around it.
Yeah, it's covered everything. The university and the shuttle was free. It's not
right.
We didn't pay any money for it, and there is some sub points and collect all students everywhere, even the teachers everywhere.
Right, anyone. Yes, anyone.
Which university to talk about, Dr. Fatima?
My university or Lamis University?
Yes, Dr. Fatima, yours.
Mine. Okay. University of Wyoming. And this photo is also our shuttle in the university. Yeah. One of the shuttles, in fact, because we have several kinds. And by the way,
in Arizona? Did you mean in Arizona?
No. In Wyoming.
In Missouri?
No, Wyoming. Wyoming, if you
so
haven't heard about it.
Which state?
It's the state of Wyoming.
Okay.
Look at it in the map. It's nobody heard about it. Some Americans they don't know.
No, I
didn't. First time to hear about this state. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's south of Montana, north of Colorado, and my university it's way to the south. Do you know? I mean, you have heard about Yellowstone? It's in my state.
Yellowstone.
It's in my state.
Nice.
So
did you see
next time I'll say Yellowstone. Yes, I visited Yellowstone. Next time I'll say the state of Yellowstone.
I want to see Redstone. Yeah, I want to see Redstone, but I couldn't at that time. Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, and I had a presentation. I talked about the state of the cowboys. It was my state, so I talked about everything. You missed it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, other questions, other comments.
Sorry, did you post this presentation on YouTube?
Yes. Ali
Okay.
Tahar, I highly appreciate his efforts. He recorded the session and he posted it. So you can go to the video that the videos
I
he's
have a
sharing.
question, please.
Yes, Asma.
Yes, concerning the presentations and the live videos that you posted on the formal page on Facebook, where
Yes.
can we find it?
On YouTube.
I mean,
Go to one of
so-
it. It's the channel is قناة الشاهد. So go to the channel and you can find everything there.
يعني حتى هذا البرزنتيشن اللي عن
حتى هذا.
الكاوبويز مجرد ما اشترك بقناة الشاهد راح يطلع عن.
Yes, you can find almost all of our presentations and lectures.
Yes, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, they are available. You're welcome. Okay, next. I lost track. Now, ladies or gentlemen? Gentlemen. Okay.
Gentlemen.
Now, next we have who else? Let me choose somebody who didn't talk. Let's start from the beginning. Abdullah, would you like to speak again? Because you're the first one. Nope. Adil? Adil Hamid?
This is me.
Mukhlas. Okay.
Yes.
Now
I'm
your
sorry.
turn.
I'm go out. When
Okay,
you ask
you're out.
for me.
Okay. Never mind. Now it's your turn. Now answer the following. You've got a question. What kind of files do you have on your computer?
I have
What kind? Yes.
kind of. I have my business, about my business.
Okay. So what kind of files do you use usually? PowerPoint, Word, PDF. What is it?
Word.
Word. Just Word? Other documents?
No, I just use the word.
Okay, just Word. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Others, do you have a strange kind of file that we don't know about
Hello,
it?
Doctor.
Yes, Abdullah.
Hello, Doctor. I have most of these kind of files, like Word documents, Excels. Actually, all of this I have, but
all of these documents.
All of these, yes. But in my work and my study, always I use Microsoft Office.
Okay.
Also, I have some experience in statistical analysis. Addition to this file, I have some program for statistical analysis like SPSS and Views, MATLAB, etc.
Okay, thank you. Good. So various kinds of files. Others, would you like to comment?
Yes, I have.
Yes, what do you have?
Yes, I have the Word, Excel, and the PowerPoint files. Actually, the whole files of Microsoft Office. In addition to I have an application that turns the Word into PDF and the PDF into Word. I don't know what is called, but it's very useful. And what else? I don't have the MP3 or this type of video applications. No, it is just the Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, and this application that turns the Word into PDF.
Good.
And
I think
those
they are useful.
are very
Yeah.
useful.
They are
Yes,
very
these
useful.
are very useful and enough for me.
Enough.
guess.
Okay. For now, maybe in the future you will need more. Who knows?
Yes, maybe. I guess I gotta need maybe more.
What else? Others?
Yeah. Excuse me. I want to say I have next to file. I have PDFs, and also I have some special applications, those with special files like MATLAB and MOHESR. Also, I have another type of, let's say, another type of programs who have created a special type of files.
So these are, I mean, I've heard about them for the first time from you now. What do you use them for?
Let's say start with the MATLAB. MATLAB have the program. You can programming in it. You can scheduling. You can make simulation. Anything in there.
Okay.
So they
We
are
lost
using
your voice, Muhammad. Yes.
Now you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean MATLAB have been used in the most majors of engineering. So they are widely used for simulation. Any project you can simulate that project inside the MATLAB and extract the result.
I see.
And you can use it for design, special mechanical design, and power systems, especially if you need to develop any power system. So you cannot applying that project if you don't know the answer or the effect of that. Let's say.
Nice.
If you install an power plant in this place, so what is the effect on the power system? So we need this program to simulate this problem and add this planet inside the program, and the program will show us the result, and will, if the result is okay and useful, so we can spend the money for this project.
Nice. Haidar, is that the link for the channel in which we have all our recorded sessions? If so, thank you for sharing it.
Dr.
Yes,
Fatima,
okay.
I would like to refer to a specific
Yes.
point here.
Yeah.
The question, what kind of file you have on your computer, is about the type of files. It's not about application. Most my colleagues here answered about the application. No, when you use application, you create a file. The file will have a special extension. So it is about the file you created, not about the application. So when you use MATLAB or any other programming language, you will create a file with a special extension, and you when use PowerPoint, you have also you will create a file with BBT extension. So it is about files, not about applications.
Well, Rasha, big applause, but you are the expert. Good. You are the expert. Thank you for clarifying the difference. Thank you very much. All right, next, let's move to ladies.
Okay.
Yes, Lamis, something else to say?
Yeah, there is one more file is very important, especially we are a researcher now.
Yes.
It's a file for LaTeX. We call it in Arabic
LaTeX.
LaTeX.
Yes.
LaTeX. Yeah, it's very important. Also, the Python is high level of the MATLAB is very important file. I think everyone have to use it, especially in if his or her major mathematics or mechanical or electronic, something like this.
Yeah, you know what? I attended a workshop about LaTeX a few years ago. I think a couple of years ago. At the time, I understood it, and now I can't remember anything about it.
But
but I think it's useful.
I learned by myself. No one,
oh, okay, good.
Because my advisor at that time need to submitted my work. So
that's why.
I had
you had the motive.
Yeah, and I remember there is Eid al-Adha, and I just was in the lab for 4 days just for learn myself. And finally I did, and I remember right now how I use it, so it's easy for me
because you
now.
suffered. Okay, let's see. Karima, she said many files. Some are official and some are personal. Official for working hours. Okay, good. If you mean working hours sheet, yeah, that reminds me of something. I mean, especially in the United States, working hours, they count it. That's why we had separate sheets for them. Thank you for the sharing, Karima. Now, I was about to say something. What is it? What is it? I don't remember. Okay. Dr. Hussein, are you available for the next question? Nope. Haidar?
Available, yes. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
you are
I am
available.
available.
Okay. All right. So next question is the same, but we are going to reverse it. So now this time, what information do you keep in your paper files? I mean, hard copies. What information do you prefer saving it in paper, not on your computer? And why? Dr. Hussein? We lost Dr. Hussein. I don't know why. Haidar, would you like to answer this question?
Good evening, Doctor. Yeah, no problem. But first of all, I want to say that I'm so happy. Like today, like I noticed, like all my colleagues are participating to the point.
Yes, me too.
That yeah, that I didn't have the chance to like participate. But great, right now I have an opportunity, but not very interesting question. Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah, because I had a lot of information to talk about previous.
Oh,
issues,
sorry
but
for that.
right now,
But
like,
I mean, you can comment.
yeah, okay. So first of all, I'm a digital kind of person, so yeah, I like
Oh,
to save
okay.
all of my information in the phone, like all put them on the cloud online, so that will be like a
Yeah.
lot, like they will be on my pocket all the time, and whenever I
Sorry, you
need them,
missed
I
it.
just like print them using the any printing devices, and that's gonna be okay. But
Yeah.
if you are going, so like to answer this question, maybe like I don't know all my document papers like passport maybe or all the certificates. Certificate. I'd like to keep them.
Certificates. Okay.
Keep them in like hard copy because you don't know when to need them and you need to put them like right beside you. Yeah, but well, to be honest, like all of my papers are in a soft copy and they are all on my phone, and I use them just when I need them. So okay,
Nice.
that's all.
Others, do we have people here who like to keep their papers hard copies? Or are all of you, I mean, electronic based persons?
Can I
Dr.
talk?
Fatima, if I have exam and I have to read something, I would love to read it in a hard copy because
Okay.
when I try to memorize something by heart, I keep walking and studying. So yeah, I would prefer a hard copy.
Good.
Also, there is some information I have to keep it in hard copy, like my email, my passwords, because I have a lot of emails. I have a lot of passwords. I change the password every 3 months. So that's why, especially the password of the university when I was studying. Yeah, I have to change it. So, and I also keep everything, especially for my major, hard copy, not just electronic. Even the lectures, lecture notes, some books. The books I study. I bought a lot of books from Amazon and brought them with me. So that's but I know there is a lot of books online, but in my major I think the hard copy of books is very important. We have to keep it.
Yeah, good. All right, guys, I'm going to post the link for the attendance sheet. Go ahead and write your names. Now, the question is for ladies. Now, Dr. Zainab, are you available? No. Who else? Zina, again, because Rasha, you discussed many of the things. Zina, she talked once, I think, or twice.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay. Poor Zina. You doesn't seem encouraged.
No, it's okay. I was registering my attendance.
Oh, okay. Sorry for that. Okay.
Okay.
Why is it important to back up your files on the computer?
Because nowadays it's become everything on internet. Like if you want to apply for a university, you would apply online. So you need your paper, a copy of your personal paper. And yeah.
Yes.
So you must have it on your PC, and even the bank. Okay, there is some معاملات بالإنجليزي. I missed the word. Yeah, sometimes I need a copy of my passport or my ID. I just I just go to my mobile and send it to them.
Good.
So it makes life easier.
Good. Haidar, would you like to answer us this time because it's related to technology? Where is Haidar?
Excuse me, can I talk?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes.
Sorry.
Let Haidar speak because he didn't speak today much. So go ahead, answer us. Why is it important to back up your files on the computer?
Of course, it is important because I think Rasha would know because first of all,
yes.
any computer is on the threat of being damaged by virus or being hacked. So
yes.
back up your information is very important because you don't know when your computer and most of us maybe will have a non-authorized version of Windows. I don't want to say that, but this is actually very bad because we don't use antiviruses, and
yes.
And your hard drive is not like very safe. So you can always create this backup file, so you can store all your important information, all of your like pictures or papers or whatever. Yeah, and another backup will take a lot of forms. You can back up your information online, like on the cloud, which is very convenient because whenever you sign your Gmail or your maybe your account, you can recover them from the internet. You can also back up them using any hard drive or portable flash. And then you can back up them, but yeah, it's very safe. It's like just putting your money in a closet or in a bank, so we can you can recover them like whenever you want.
Good. Muhammad, you were saying something.
Yeah, about the backup.
Yes.
I prefer to back up my file not only on my computer. I need some important file. I should back up them on the cloud.
Same thing. So cloud.
Yeah, the most used cloud for me it's Dropbox and Google Drive.
Okay.
So last day I don't like bring my laptop to the university. It's so heavy and I don't like it because some days I have lecture, so I don't. Instead of that, we have a free laptop on the college, and I use it to sign up for my drive and get access for all my files, my research file. So
very
that's
good.
important use for the online backup. You can access your file from anywhere, only just need your password and usage. And I encourage everyone to have a backup for his personal document, and on the online, on the cloud, like Google Drive or Dropbox. So he need so every time he need those files, he can find it anywhere in the globe.
Yeah, thank you for the advice. Ali Sabah, You didn't participate today. Would you like to answer the next question?
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, your question says, what are some ways to send large e-files? Large electronic files. If I have a very large document and I'd like to send it, sometimes the email will not allow me to do it. What am I going to do?
I am send it by Telegram or
Telegram.
or
Okay, we
WhatsApp.
have a computer specialist here. Okay, WhatsApp or Telegram. Rasha, what do you recommend? Large files, can we send them via WhatsApp or Telegram?
No,
Large files?
actually we have to use a special application, a conversion application, which converts the file and then send them in, the one who received the file will use a special application, you know, to open it. So converts the file just to reduce their size. Just like RAR and this extension .rar, that's a converted file. Okay, and you can use any you know, any media to send it.
Okay, now you are the expert.
Rasha, I have a question, please. Yes. So if we send it a compressed file to another one, and if I want to open this file, it depends on what? It depends on the system of the laptop, Windows or Apple or something like this.
No, every operating system, and you know, in a laptop or an iPhone or just any smartphone, you will have a special application. You can download it to use it to, you know, to uncompress the file, to open the files.
Do you?
We call it ZIP. ZIP.
No, it's depends. The name depends about the, you know, the company which product the application.
Yeah.
This is not a standard.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice discussions.
I have a point.
If you don't mind, Miss Rasha, can I ask you about this question? What do you say? It is right to use V-Drive in order to send these large files? V-Drive?
Not a problem, Dr. Class, because I said you compress the file. Compress the file, you mean you reduce the size of the file. So it is not related to what application or what, or how I can say, any media
device,
or any, you know, any
device,
any media you can use to you know, to send this file by. It does not depend about.
Okay, from your point of
you can
view.
use Telegram, you can use WhatsApp.
See, from your point of view, which is the best way without missing any documents to recommend us? Which is the best way in order to send these files? V-Drive or any other application we have to create?
I think the Drive is okay and secure and safe. I would say Drive. Yeah, Google Drive.
Drive. Okay, Drive. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think
Karima is suggesting Telegram. Karima is suggesting Telegram. She said the best way is Telegram because it holds more file.
So if you wanna send a picture, the best way, as Rasha said, is Drive, because keep the quality of the picture. If you wanna send picture. But if you want to send files and documents, so it's okay everywhere, Telegram or WhatsApp or.
I wanna share a point for this stuff because I'm especially me dealing with the big files. The best way is to transfer the big files, especially it's to upload it for the cloud. You can use the cloud like as Rasha said. And you
Dropbox.
Yes, I can use another media file, which is another site who offers space. I mean, in space in the cloud, you can upload your file, then you make a share link. You can set that link for the person you need to send the file for. So this help you to upload the file correctly. Then the target person, he can take that link and download it, and this file will still in the cloud, and you can share this link with anyone around the globe. So you don't need it. It will not disappear. It's just stand there in the cloud.
Very good, guys. Thank you for the information and for the recommendations.
Okay.
Now, whose turn? Yes, Haidar. Yes.
A little point.
Yes.
Agree with all points. So Rasha said we have to compress the file before send it, but sometimes to compression there are limitations. So if you are sending a video or some file, even after compressing them, you will not get a sufficient small size that even the Telegram can handle. So yes, again, I agree with Dr. Muhammad or Mr. Muhammad. I don't know his title, but he was right. Dropbox is first provide you with 2 giga on the cloud, so you can upload 2 giga size of file to the cloud, and it is very easy. But if you want more space, you have to pay. So you are able to upload 2 giga, or you have your cloud at 2 giga. That's free. But if you want more, you will get. You need to pay. In addition to an online cloud space, there are 2 ways, which is actually your Google account and Apple account will provide you with a digital space or cloud space that allow you to upload your data. But Telegram, even Telegram unlimited. Do not expect Telegram to you can upload maybe a file to a size of 2 gig. I don't think Telegram will handle this.
Good to know. Thank you, Haidar. Thank you for sharing. Now, I think it's time to end this wonderful lecture. And do you have a question, comment, concern, suggestion before I give you the topic for the next session?
Dr. Fatima, if you don't mind to send the link of the attendance.
I sent it already. Hold on.
I can't catch it.
Again.
I didn't catch it.
Yes, here you go. So hold on. Here's the link. Now I'll post it again in the comment box for people who didn't catch it. There you go. Yes. Do you have a question, comment, concern, suggestion?
No, Doctor, I don't have. I want to thank you and everyone here. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Now, next time, as you know, and if you don't know, review the announcement on our Facebook page. It will give you the description of this course. I mean, a brief description, what we are going to do. Next time, we're going to meet on Thursday, same time, 8:30 Thursday. So each week, we are going to meet twice, Sunday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So next time, we're going to talk about a good slogan. A good slogan, which means we are going to discuss the importance of branding, slogans, and logo design, something about that. Okay? Is that clear?
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
clear.
that's
Thank you.
What do you mean by slogan? I heard it for the first time.
شعارات.
What? Please.
You got it?
Logo.
Yes.
It means logo.
Logo.
It's just like Apple logo, like the eaten apple. So that's a logan. Or
Okay.
the small robot on the Android. Yeah.
We're going to touch base on
logo.
How can we discuss about such a subject?
You will see. I mean, I'm just giving you a hint. هنحكي عن الشعارات.
Yeah, but good point. Like, what can we talk about slogan? Slogan,
ناقشها هسه.
I
We
can
are
see
going
that
to
the
talk
whole
about.
of the attendees today are very active. I don't know,
Well,
I
I
know,
hope
I
that
just feel it.
I hope that every time you're going to be this active. Yeah, we're going to talk about, for example, founders of businesses, business type, okay, brands, maybe, goals. Perfume, yes. This is one of the business. Yeah, so we're going to talk about fame, maybe.
So one of the brand. I mean,
Yes, one of the brands. Yes, famous people. Maybe I'll play a game with you guys. We'll have fun. I'm thinking of a way of doing this game because usually I do it in person. I don't know if it will be successful online, but I'm going to try. I have to switch gears a little bit. So, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to talk more. You will see. We're going to talk about logos, slogans, brands. Other questions, comments, concerns, suggestions? Nothing? Okay, if you don't have anything else, I'll wish you a very good night. Yes, sorry. A very good night and a wonderful rest of your week until we meet again on Thursday at 8:30. Don't forget to register your names in the attendance sheets. And goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. We benefit more.
Thank you.